So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, never told us how old Aisha was at the time of marriage, right?
Yeah, sure.
So it's not something in the Quran or in the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, right?
Sure.
Aisha radiallahu anha has some ahadith where she mentions and she gives her ages, but again, some of those even have a slight distinction because she's not reporting something she saw. But if I was to ask you your age, what would you tell me?
Because I trust my parents would know what day I was born.
Because you were born in 2000 something or 19 something. If you look at the date system, or they look at your birth certificate or your passport, but imagine a society where you don't have any of that, right? You don't have birth certificate, you don't have hospitals or recorded, you don't have passports, you don't even have a numbering system for years. You know, the Islamic calendar, the Hijri calendar started with Umar radiallahu anhu. So in that earlier time, there was no calendar. So they would say Am al-Fil, the year the elephant attacked, or they would say the year when it rained a lot, right? Because it wasn't something very important to them. And that's why you see Aisha radiallahu anha give in hadith in Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari slightly different ages as well. Now, what is important is that she was already engaged to be married when the Prophet's proposal came. You're judging a society by today's standards. Even in Australia, if you go home and Google it, in the earlier days, maybe even less than 100 years ago, you would have people getting married at 10, 11, 12, 7, 9, whatever, because at that time, you didn't have people going to school, you didn't have high school, middle school. So when a physical body was ready, when a woman would have, for example, her period, and it would show that she's physically ready for marriage, okay, so then Aisha got married at an age where she was physically ready.